Hello, this is me that currently editing a video. This video was from early December since I was recording at December. I supposed to have video posted around like December 7th, December 8th. But unfortunately, the schoolwork got way too busy that I cannot do any of the editing. I hope you guys understand that before the video, and bye. Hello, this is Alex. Crap, I need to fix it. Um, let's talk about Semen Retention. I had to be quiet because I'm at my dorm room, and yes, my roommate's not here right now. Um, and he's in class, and I don't have class right now, so I figured I can record here instead, like when I'm placed outside, since I like no time to like drive. Since I like academic work. But anyways, let's talk about semen reduction. If you don't know what semen reduction is no, is part of no-fap, but it basically let go your seed. Like no, like basically no fap. Is basically what it is. Like no masturbation, no like busting, no like why through something about something. It's basically never let go see, and it will help you like improve your life so much better than NoFap. NoFap is good, but don't have as as like I like say this potential of semen reduction. With semen reduction, it's basically pooping of max energy. So that why semen reduction is so important for men. But there's a couple of things I want to tell you, and what my experience of a semen reduction is, because every single the timeline is varies by person by person. You're not gonna have like your experience are like different than the guy's experience. Like there's a YouTuber who's also had to receive reduction. Like put in it. I hasn't know much about his semen reduction journey yet. He been passing longer I did, but he probably have completely different experience than I do. So that's about semen reduction. And unfortunately, I have relapsed one time. I've been passing for 5 months. I only relapsed one. That is way good. And I can talk about the relapse, and that's why it doesn't. Also, I doesn't count the streaks. I count the days I'm like completely killed or retain. But still, I recommend use it as a history, because if it really about one time, it is fine. But if it was like 2 or 3 times, it's considered not fine to you. I go way through more detail later, but yeah. So what am I experienced? For me is the brain and the conscience about lust. Lust is like I'm good at this, and when I'm last time saying this, it's basically enemy of like any kind of people. It can happen to anyone, including boys and girls. There's gonna be a point that I could discuss my story about lust and actually corn. I don't know when they're gonna be posted, but we're gonna keep it posted. So that's one thing. But you could like be demonizing about lust. It's good and bad. Reason why I think it's good because your brain don't want to see it. But bad thing is, it's technically not good at your brain because you could hang out more relationships about it. So, acknowledge lust is there, but you need to avoid lust as much as possible. It's there. Resistance probably not gonna help. And now it's there, and one of the things to probably try to avoid it, but it's really good. That might take you 30 days to stop or 120 days to stop. Like, I've been practicing semen reduction again for like 5 months now. I'm going to the 6th month, and there are gonna be days I will have a loss of thought, then stop, then a loss of thought. But I hasn't been like trying to release this since around 120, because I knew it was there, and I knew it was there for a reason. Another thing is attachment increased. Like, at the attachment between girl and boy, to the girls, increase. It doesn't increase like all of a sudden. It only increased like by a little bit, based on my experience of semen reduction. Also, there's one bad habit I cannot figure out how to get out, unfortunately. So it's not corn. It's not the it's one bad habit that I had to fix it a little bit. But I did have like a little more addition female attachment. Even people that I know, even people I met before my semen reduction, they feel something, because since they talk to me more often. Why now? I've been noticing that more. So yeah. It's not a bad thing. In fact, it's more so a good thing. But you have to be careful what woman you hang out, because they might give you a little more lust. But even like new women I met, like I did have some for like it's not okay. That attachment I say is not attachment. Is like it's something else. I cannot explain what it is, because I am like maintain my semen. That's that one. But there's one problem in my journey that I came across with is whip hair. You heard it, I heard it. Like the whip hair inverse, like annuity, hemsard. Oh god, both of these are like alpha male. um, I call them alpha male YouTubers. You know what I'm talking about. If you in size improvement for like 2 to 3 years, actually even 4, actually now approaching 4 years right now. What I try to say, around 2022, around 2023, there might be new YouTubers, right now, but my mind was so again. It's like, if unfortunately I call somebody a dirty word, because the confidence also increased a lot, and unfortunately I got trouble for that, unfortunately. So you might need to be careful what you say, because you might be way too confident what you're about to say, and I learned about it hard way. And actually, before I got trouble, I realized, yeah, that's a mistake. I should not make a conversation. But if you did not caught that, you could continue doing this. Also, you will have like a weird face that I think, this is my experience. I don't know if that happened to you. That, I don't know how I get say that out loud. I can't, because I'm a college dorm, and I cannot say that out loud. But it was gone. Technically it was gone right now, but I still have remnants of it. But there's stuff I cannot say out loud as so bad. So I did mention about the release. What happened that? I was shy to do something about lost poem, because it was, if I was not too long ago, I tried to fix the loss, but fortunately I see more loss and more loss and more loss, and I was robbing something through my nut, and fortunately I busted. It was bad. I was like, oh no. I was like, no. I was like that. I was like this. Crap. And I did continue to play my mom, but I had to fix it. It took me like at least 10 days to fix the a little more. So what happened if you lapse? Your confidence decrease. Your social status also decrease. Basically, your testosterone decrease. Like my testosterone spike up. Why now? But it went down. When I really lapsed. That's the only thing I can think of what happened, and I noticed that I knew something like this crap. If I lived, I knew something like this crap happened. I managed to bounce back, fully. Ever since that, I never relapse. If you get a point that relapse, don't freak out. And don't start over. It's not, you're starting over. You're telling yourself, okay, I relapsed that day. Try to, what are the things I can avoid tomorrow? And make sure don't relapse the same day because it's actually gonna make things worse and harder and stuff. Like don't realize like if we relapse day of, don't do another relapse. Because it will like decrease motivation and confidence, and that's not a good thing to do. That's literally you actually done the opposite of good. You done way bad things to yourself. Fortunately, I don't say like as like rude way. I say it as like nicer way. It is sometimes like this. If you realize 2 times, you probably not learn the hard truth. Yeah. So there's one more thing that is pretty big. On semen retention is not foul or wet dreams. Not if it came across to that, don't count as a relapse. Knowledge is there, and what are things try to avoid it. You gotta find patterns like why this happened. So that's about it. Unfortunately, it does happen like randomly. For me it's randomly. Like there's one day I actually accidentally see lust, and I had not felt that same night. It was like it's frustrating to happen, but you're actually making progress through it. There are a lot of people. The people claims it doesn't, but it actually does because your brain is used to with the lust exposure, and it does happen a lot. Unfortunately, it still happened to me. I think it does stop or happen much less. But if it's for loss, you're most likely gonna have a not foul. What else I has been more? I think I wrap up basically everything what my experience about semen retention. If anyone had a question about that, please comment below in my YouTube. I want you guys to like and subscribe, because those things that actually help my YouTube, and actually does help the algorithm for you guys also. And make sure to comment or ask question about my semen retention journey, and how I use the strategy. There's more things I can say, but I don't get too personal and too long, since it's like 19 minutes. Hope to see you soon. Bye.